Episode 17. The warm ischemia times are exceptionally short.
各位观众，大家好，欢迎大
Greetings,
家来
everyone.
到
Welcome to the
解证专
Ironclad
系列
Irrefutable Evidence series. Please don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this program. This is a critical issue related to the well-being and security of each individual, every community, and the entire society. Thank you very much for your attention and support. Before I talk about our findings, I'd like to introduce a medical term, warm ischemia time. It refers to the time between the loss of blood flow to an organ and the start of cold perfusion, the initiation of preservation of a removed organ in low temperature. The longer the duration of warm ischemia time, the more damage occurs to an organ. That could make a transplant fail. In China, the medically permissible warm ischemia times for various types of organs are as follows: 3 to 4 minutes for hearts, 5 to 8 minutes for livers, 30 minutes for kidneys, and 24 hours for bones and corneas. During our investigation, we found that the warm ischemia times in Chinese hospitals were extremely short, ranging from 0 to about 5 minutes. Let's look at some of our evidence for this. The first affiliated hospital of Nanjing Medical University between March 2005 and November 2007. The range of warm ischemia time for 112 liver transplants was between 0 and 10 minutes, with an average of 3.96 minutes. The PLA Rocket Force General Hospital, from July 2004 to 2007, 103 livers from healthy young cadavers had warm ischemia times of 0 to 5 minutes. Chengzheng Hospital of the Second Military Medical University, from October 2001 to September 2004, 240 liver transplants had warm ischemia times of 0 to 8 minutes. The PLA number 309 Hospital, from 2003 to 2009, 162 liver transplants were recorded with the warm ischemia times being 0 to 5 minutes, 2 minutes on average. Guangzhou General Hospital of Guangzhou Military Command. From July 2006 to May 2011, there were 20 liver procurement cases where the warm ischemia times were 0 minutes. The first affiliated hospital of Wenzhou Medical University. From February 2003 to April 2004, this hospital performed 3 orthotopic heart transplants. Donors were all male, aged 18, 32, and 45. The warm ischemia times were 0 minutes in all 3 cases. Zhongshan Hospital of Fudan University. From January 2004 to August 2006, there were 117 cases of fast combined extraction of livers and kidneys immediately following cardiac arrest. 109 of them were male, 8 female. The ages ranged from 18 to 47, with an average of 28.6 years old. The warm ischemia time of the donor's organs was 1 to 5 minutes. The average was 2.7 minutes. The PLA number 81 Hospital. Between April 2003 and February 2008, 68 liver extraction cases had the warm ischemia time between 2 to 5 minutes. We found 33 such hospitals during our investigation. If the warm ischemia time is 0, it implies that the breathing and blood circulations are present during organ extraction. Technically, that can only be achieved by taking organs from either brain-dead or living people. Brain death is a full, irreversible loss of brain functions, including the brain stem functions. Before a qualified neurologist can pronounce brain dead, 3 clinical criteria must be met: unresponsiveness to painful stimuli, absence of brain reflexes, inability to breathe without a ventilator. Brain-dead patients can maintain body temperature, heartbeat, and breathing with life support. The transplants with 0 or short ischemia times reported in research papers of the 33 hospitals were performed from 1989 to 2009. It raises concerns about the doctors. Back then, there was no brain death legislation or industry standards in China. How could they pronounce someone brain dead? Did they do it with or without consent? At the present time, China still has no brain death legislation. Technically, any organ extraction from a brain-dead person is illegal. Zero ischemia time is not possible when organs are retrieved at accident or execution sites. The reason for this is because many things must be done first. For example, an accident victim must undergo emergency medical services first. Proof of identity must be established. A verification of a willing donor must then be confirmed. An authorization from a family member must be received. It takes time to complete all of these steps before transplant surgeons could excise the donor's organs. It is impossible to achieve zero ischemia time. When using an organ from an executed prisoner, the warm ischemia time will not be zero either. If the execution follows proper judicial procedures, the organ extraction should only occur after the medical examiner inspects the prisoner's body and pronounces them dead, so the warm ischemia time could not be zero. Again, zero warm ischemia time is only possible if an organ comes from a brain-dead person or a living human. Therefore, the Chinese transplant surgeons were either extracting organs from patients at their own discretion or taking them from people killed for their organs outside of the public execution system. This potentially validates our claim that an enormous organ bank of living donors exists in China and that Falun Gong practitioners are being covertly killed on demand for their organs. Please continue to watch Episode 18, Proof of Murders in Medical Papers. In particular, please note that this is a worldwide unrestricted war without gunpowder. The CCP's crime of live organ harvesting from Falun Gong practitioners not only continues, but has spread throughout society. For example, in 2013, a 6-year-old child, Little Binbin, in Shanxi, went missing. 2 days later, he was found with his eyes gouged out for his cornea. Dozens of university students in Wuhan disappeared for no reason in recent years, and countless children and women go missing every year. Live organ harvesting has become a threat to everyone. Perhaps, as we are talking, many kind and innocent people are being put onto operation tables for their organs. And also, many have been detained in dark prisons for many years, and their hearts, livers, and kidneys are waiting to be excised in an indescribably cruel way at any moment. How urgently they need rescue from the outside world. How excruciating it is for their parents, brothers, and sisters to bear the pain of missing their loved ones for years. Live organ harvesting signifies an unprecedented atrocity that has never existed on this planet. We cannot heartlessly ignore the fact that the Chinese Communist Party is ravaging and killing people. We cannot watch the CCP flagrantly destroy the bottom line of morality with lies, coercion, and financial lures that aim to silence and lead the entire human race to fundamental destruction without taking action. We urge everyone to like, subscribe, and spread the word about our program. Let your family, relatives, friends, neighbors, co-workers, and anybody else in your social circle know the facts of the CCP's mass organ harvesting from living Falun Gong practitioners. Please tell the whole world the truth and stand together to put a stop to the CCP's crimes against humanity. This is a critical issue related to the well-being and security of each individual, every community, and our entire society. Thank you very much for your attention and support.
感谢各位朋友，感谢大家的关注支持。
World Organization to Investigate the Persecution of Falun Gong, WOIPFG, was founded on January 20th, 2003. It is based in New York with branches in Europe, Australia, Asia, and Canada. WOIPFG's mission is to investigate the criminal conduct of all institutions, organizations, and individuals involved in the persecution of Falun Gong. To bring such investigations, no matter how long it takes, no matter how far and deep we have to search, to full closure, to exercise fundamental principles of humanity, and to restore and uphold justice in society. The principle of our investigation holds that those who have committed crimes shall be brought to justice. Individuals shall bear the same responsibility for their involvement in their organization's crimes, and those instigating the persecution shall bear the same responsibility of those who have physically carried out the persecution. We intend to uproot state-sanctioned crimes and safeguard human morality. The criminal conduct of all individuals within organizations, units, and departments involved in the persecution will be thoroughly investigated and brought to justice.